kept you waiting, huh? Okay, let's check the volume. Okay, good volume. Okay, what is up, YouTube? Broom back here with another. Oh, there it is. There we are. So snake. Okay, welcome back to another video. This time we're playing Metal Gear Ghost Babel or Metal Gear Solid for the Game Boy Color. No, by birth terms. Campbell. It's been a long time. Snake. Okay, best snake impression. Didn't expect to see you here. Didn't expect to see you again. Drink. Got scotch. Single malts. Straight up and neat. If I remember right. That you do. This house. Built it myself. Didn't know you were a carpenter. You know, it's already been 3 years since you left. Okay. How's Alaska? Wait, no, it's been 3 years since you left. How's Alaska been treating you? Colonel, did you come all the way out here with the cavalry to make small talk with me? Trouble, huh? The world is on the brink of nuclear holocaust. We came to request your help. Request? As if I have the choice to refuse. You do. I know you too well. You can't be ordered or coerced. But you'll say yes. Because you need to. Let me tell you about it first. You know, this is a Game Boy Color, the cutscenes are long. A week ago, a C5 Galaxy transport plane on a classified mission to South America crashed, vanished. Terrorist? Of course. But the problem is what it was carrying. Nuke? Yes, and some. It was Metal Gear. What? Nuclear capable bipedal armored vehicle designed to realize the possibility of a nuclear strikes from anywhere on the planet, on the planetary surface. The devil's candy of mass destruction to change the meaning of nuclear warfare. And it was on that plane. But yes, you destroyed Metal Gear in Outer Heaven 7 years ago. 7 years, yeah, 7 years ago. But the U.S. government recognized the strategic advantages of Metal Gear and secretly extracted the data from Outer Heaven. Yeah. The development continued just under a different flag. The South American hop was probably for a field exercise, yeah. Christ. Metal Gear's researchers were also on board. The idea of Metal Gear is in terrorist hands. Goosed Washington into finding out its location in just a week. Came in today. Where? Gendra. My solid impression isn't that good. Okay. Central Africa, fairly small. I heard there was a civil war going on. Armed uprising by a separatist ethnic minority. And that peacekeeping troops were deployed. Okay. So the hermit keeps up with the news. Metal Gear is in the hands of the armed separatists group, Gindra Liberation Front, commonly known as GLF. Their leader is General Augustine Iguaban, charismatic and armed to the teeth. They operate out of a virtually impregnable fortress, Galad, in the mountains. Neither the Gindran government nor the UN can get to them. We also have intel that they recently hired several top-class mercenaries as boss fights, as consultants. We suspect that the mercenaries executed the Metal Gear hijacking. So they plan to win over their independence by threatening nuclear strikes with Metal Gear. Snake, come with me to Gendra. We need you. We need the legend. Don't call me that. I know all the names for a killer, and that's one of them. Yeah. Yeah, right. A military dictatorship in possession of Metal Gear. Damn it. You know they won't hesitate to push the button. To push that button. And millions will die. Colonel, I'm not in Foxhound anymore. You're saying you won't go? Why can't you leave me alone? Alaska's quiet, and my life is good. You won't change your mind? No. Even if you tell you that the Fortress Galad, Jolef's home base, was once called Outer Heaven. Outer Heaven? What? The very same place where you went to war 7 years ago, destroyed Metal Gear, and became the legend. Is there a connection? I don't know. But the fact is, there is Metal Gear in Outer Heaven. You believe in coincidence? I believe in conspiracy. Conspiracy. And you want to find out more? I'm asking you to join me. If the past is at your heels, you turn around and face it. Am I wrong? Just grunting, Snake. End it once and for all. And it's all back there in Outer Heaven. Tell me about this mission. Oh, briefing. This is long. I mean, cutscenes, even in a Game Boy Color game. Your mission is to infiltrate the fortress, Galad. Rescue the hostages and neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete. Okay. Steve Garner, National Security Advisor, is in command of this mission. Garner himself? America's best kept secret just got hijacked and may be used in a terrorist attack. Who else? A national crisis, in fact. A global one, I'd say. And one more thing. The Army's Delta Force is already in Galad. Carry out the mission in concert with them. Whose bright idea was this? John Parker, Army Chief of Staff. Top Army brass, huh? Metal Gear's development was under Army control. Okay. they of course want to do something about the situation themselves. In addition, 4 people will serve as your backup personnel via the codec. First, Maylene. Awfully young. Doesn't look like a soldier. PhD candidate at MIT. Incidentally, she developed the new radar and codec systems you'll be using. She'll be in charge of the mission logs. Saving as well. When you have a question about the radar or the codec, or need to log in, save, contact her at frequency 140.96. Brian McBride, Africa Desk, Director of Operations, Central Intelligence Agency, CIA. Don't look so disgusted. McBride effectively planned this mission and has expert knowledge of Gindran affairs. Ask him about the mission, GLF, or Gindran environment if you need to. Frequency is 141.52. Renard Lisenbrick alias Weasel, a mercenary. I've heard of him. Word is, he's about as trustworthy as a weasel. Yep. Knew it. But he's good. And damn good. No. Some say he's good at Solid Snake, the legend. So why isn't he? Yeah. So why isn't he working the field on this one? The U.S. government apparently has more trust in you. Okay. I doubt that. Anyway, Weasel's a player in the mercenary circle. He's well up on soldiers of fortune from all over the world. And we know that GLF contracted some major ones. If you run across a live one, get Weasel on the codec. What's his codec frequency? We'll have something useful for you. I have field control of this mission. Frequency is 140.85. If anything happens, contact me ASAP so I can stay on top of it. Colonel, didn't you retire from Foxhound? Through 2 years ago. Oh, okay. Why this mission? No one can carry out this mission out but you. I was only called in because I know you. I know you well. Because I know you well. And that's all. I also have a score to settle with the past. We all have our shadows. Snake. Oh, Shizzle. Oh, Shizzle. Snake, we've arrived over outer heaven. Galad. Ready to descend. We're counting on you. I know. It's all back here. Shizzle, my whizzle, the missile fizzle, gizzle, whizzle. Okay. Baby, how long have we been recording? 6:49. Dang, that was a long cutscene. We'll at least get past the cutscenes and then visit because I have to do something. I have to do something, so if I can't, yeah. Oh, that music, that's like Metal Gear, like the original Metal Gear on the MSX music. Now, if you see, yeah, there are buttons on the screen because that's emulator, and I can't play without them. However, if they're too distracting, let down in the comments that hey, I don't like the buttons on the screen, and I can make them more transparent, do stuff with them. Fact. This is Snake, Colonel. Can you hear me? Successful Halo landing. I see. Nothing like skydiving at dawn. Present location 3 kilometers south of Fortress as planned. Heavy security. Sentries ahead. Snake, make sure you stay out of their sight. Watch. Okay, she's Asian. I remember. Watch the radar to keep track of the enemy movements. That's a little bit too much. I'll go over it again just in case. Remember Metal Gear Solid, the original. She has like for some reason she has a Chinese accent, and then for some reason in Metal Gear Solid 2 Snakes, the remake, they gave her an American accent. See all the radar at top right? The large dot is you. The others are enemy troops. The others are enemy troops. We'll give her kind of like a half of we'll not give her a really thick one. Got it? Once you've been detected by the enemy, the radar will be non-operational. Be careful. We'll give her a slight one. I don't want to give her like a heavy one. Your mission is to infiltrate Galad. Work with Delta Force to rescue the researchers and destroy Metal Gear. Orders will be relayed via the codec. My frequency is 140.85. Call if anything turns up. To use a codec, just press select and then start. We'll be in touch. When a call sounds, push the select button to receive. Raise me on frequency 140.96 when you need to save. First, get to the front of the fortress. Cut northward through the jungle you're in. Oh, cut northward through the jungle you're in. Roger that. Okay, now we have to play. But gameplay will be saved for... Nope. Gameplay will be saved for the next episode, because right now I have to leave real soon. No. Oh, okay, one more. Stake. The Fortress Galad is to the north. Proceed northward and stay out of the enemy's sight. Enemy's way at all costs. Mailing. Need anything? Save. Snake. I know this is a difficult mission, but as long as you have confidence in yourself, you can carry it out. Confidence is the first rule of success. Like Emerson said. Oh, just like in Metal Gear Solid, she is a preacher. Emerson? So you're a literature expert too. Aha! I knew you had me pegged as a hardware geek. No, not exactly, but... You know, I did take electives in college. I purposefully tried to learn things outside of my major too. I'm trying to give her high-pitched voice too, but I'm realizing I'm giving her kind of like a male Asian voice. I'd rather be a well-balanced engineer. So that's why you're always coding. There's a lot to learn from things different people have said. I'll make sure you get your exposure too. Okay. Well, that is the end of this episode. That cutscene in the beginning was long and drawn out, and holy crap. well, I'll be the end of this episode. Like if you enjoyed, comment whatever the fuck you want to comment, subscribe for more content. As always, have a wonderful, spectacular